that's why I'm saying that Mario's not real. So why should we care if he's dead?
So
He's real for our hearts. We all lose 5 coins when he dies.
So funny story, Comcast decided to just shut down like a second ago and everything broke. So hi everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm fixing this real quick. How's everyone doing tonight? Are we all ready for Mario's impending demise?
Oh yeah. Long time coming if you ask me.
He's had it too good for too long.
Yeah.
I, for one, appreciate Doug Bowser pulling the trigger himself.
You know what?
I assume that's what's
I'm glad
happening.
he's dead. Yeah.
Luigi's
think-
better anyways.
I think Comcast just really didn't want us to speak the truth. Is what it
Yeah.
comes down
well,
to.
is it who owns it? Trace the lines. Work your way up the Hollywood elite. Turns out, it's Doug Bowser.
And behind him, the true puppet master of them all. It's still Reggie Fils-Aimé, baby.
Bum bum bum. He did leave GameStop just before this, so.
Yeah, so he came back just in time to pull the trigger.
Right. Okay.
Anyways, hi everybody.
I think it's working now.
Well, I don't see myself yet.
Well, you will in a
Yeah,
moment. You
on
will.
stream, it's still saying. There
Hey,
we
it's
go.
a Xander.
Hi,
There you go.
Xander.
There we go. Oh my god. This was like the most complicated thing I've ever had to do for stream, and then it goes and dies right before we start. Alright,
Is it switching to whoever's talking?
it should.
Yeah,
It's not.
supposed
It's
to
just
be.
the
It sure
Xander
isn't.
Cam. And listen, I'm a big fan of Xander Cam, and fully support if we just want to make that the plot. But
but I want to feel like I'm part of it too.
Okay, I think it's going now.
By all
Yeah,
means.
now-
like,
oh hey, yeah, I
camera's
saw me for a
yours.
second.
Alright,
Now it's moving. Yes.
everyone, welcome to the Super Mario Farewell Tour in benefit of the Video Game History Foundation. Those of you who frequent the Nintendo World Report streams will recognize me. I'm Matt Zwodniak, and of course also here's Joe DeVader. Right now on camera, we've got Site Director John Raridan.
I'm just gonna keep making small amounts of noise so I stay the focus.
Also with us at the moment is Xander Morningstar,
Hello.
and will probably be visited by the 3 ghosts of other Nintendo World Report members as the night goes on.
But
so,
only 3 of them. If any more show up, then we have a problem.
So, the Video Game History Foundation, I don't have the details on where they can actually donate that money. So, John, if you can, while I
you,
get started on Super Mario 64, the first game that is being eliminated from the Nintendo catalog tonight.
First up in eliminations. Yeah, you can go to NintendoWorldReport.com. At the top of the page, there's a big Super Mario Farewell Tour picture. Click
Actually-
on that. It'll give you the link to this article where you can donate to the Video Game History Foundation. You can also go in there to enter in prize giveaways throughout the course of the night, which I believe we'll be doing at various times. And I think also as we raise more money, we'll be opening up new prizes.
And actually, Joe, if you can go to the Streamlabs right now and just add a !donate command, that'll send them directly to the link, and then add it to the stream title.
I don't know if I can do that actually.
Well, it's not hard. Figure it out. Log into
not
Streamlabs. Log into
It's not hard.
Streamlabs.
It's not hard. It's something we've said multiple times today in the past half hour.
Look,
Thanks for following, Capsule J.
look. I want to see you get a 6-hour stream together when everything falls apart a half hour before the stream starts.
I did once. My computer blue screened. I was playing Banjo-Tooie.
You know,
Didn't expect me to have an answer for that one, huh?
you usually have an answer of some kind. Whether or not it's a satisfactory answer is another matter entirely.
Usually not.
Okay. So,
Okay, how do I add commands?
it's somewhere in
Watch
there.
live.
You'll figure it out. Go. You have
Will
Google.
I?
You have Google. I don't. I'm the host of the stream. So John.
I'm on Bing. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Bing, DuckDuckGo, whatever it is. So John, I believe around the time that Mario 3D All-Stars released, you had a video on the perfectly subtle remaster of Super Mario 64.
Of course, we have to start the stream by bringing up like my most hated series of videos in the history of the channel. Yeah, I think I was more positive on this version of Mario 64 than the rest of the internet was. Because I kind of have this opinion with early 3D games that if you take away their early 3D-ness, they kind of like so much of their art design is based on that you kind of lose something of the original artistic vision. It would be like making Justice League widescreen. You know, nobody would want that.
Turns out, by the way, there's a very slight delay when you play video games exclusively looking at an OBS window.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, you have your capture is integrated, right?
Yes.
Like, you're not like okay, so not horrible.
Yeah. Thankfully, my TV's like over there, so I can look at that.
It's not like we're playing rhythm games today. Mario DDR already got killed years ago.
But anyway, you were saying old games and having them changed up.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at, I'm gonna bring up. How many minutes into this are we? Can I bring up Star Fox yet?
No, there's a 30-minute moratorium.
Our Twitch alerts are Star Fox, so technically,
okay.
I apologize. Who was it that followed? Because they brought up Star Fox first.
Yeah.
That would have been Capsule J.
Capsule J, cool. Yes, thank you for unleashing Star Fox upon the world.
I think did I start those? I remember putting the Fox icon in the alerts, and then you guys made them actually like talk and animate.
Yeah, well, so
and then Matt made a specific one for Ray.
Yeah, actually, Joe, if you have the Streamlabs page open, like play a test for the raid one, because if John hasn't seen that one, I think he's gonna like that.
I don't think I have.
Let's see. Oh my Christ! I don't know where any of these go.
Okay, then just go have DVD Smith just log on and raid the channel like he usually does.
Is it streaming right now?
No, not on Wednesday. So by the way, my capture card is an AverMedia internal card. Okay, that thwomp is there. Forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
But so you do have permission to bring up Star Fox though, John. So.
Okay, so let's say like the original Star Fox, Super Effects chip, those early just shaded 3D polygons, goodness. Were you to put that out today, like you're gonna remaster that game? Do you make it look as photoreal as you can, or do you still have it be shaded polygons? Because that's what the artistic design of that game was. And I think I would apply the same thing to Mario 64, where I don't think I want this game to look like Odyssey. I want it to look like this is what they designed it to look like.
Oh, there it is. That's the custom message.
That's a good one.
And hold on, wait for it to disappear.
Oh.
It can only play one audio file at a time, so I had to like just have this empty space in it for 8 seconds. I figured you'd appreciate that.
Oh, so that's all like one file, and then it just does that. Okay.
Yeah. By the way, for everyone watching, Chiron in the chat, he is the one that is managing our prizes. And that's the link where you can go to donate to the Video Game History Foundation, as well as find our list of prizes and how you can enter to win them.
Yes. There's lots of good stuff in that prize list. I mean, there's like full-on Switch games, like physical Switch games. There's codes. There's amiibos. There's just all kinds of random stuff in there. So these are good prizes you can be winning. And yeah, I think the plan is to open up more of those. I'm trying to be
a speedrunner because speedrunners do that thing. No, speedrunners do that thing where like they can do the ground pound in the air and it'll give them invincibility frames. I did it with the one womp down there. I don't know how to do it with King Womp though.
If one of the first things that happens in this stream is you die to Womp,
it would be like the second thing that happens in this stream. Thank you, because the first thing that happened is I skipped King Bob-omb. He's a secret boss that you unlock after you get 69 stars.
Oh dear.
I have no reaction to that. I refuse. There's nothing. Nothing in my heart. Yeah, I don't know where to add the alerts or the commands. I found the alerts, but I don't know where to add the commands.
Should be a It's hard because if I open Firefox, that's when Comcast decides to shut the whole stream down. There should be like a bot thing or something, bot commands.
CloudBot.
CloudBot, I think that's it.
Ah, there we go.
What are we on? To the top of the fortress. Okay, but so John, you were saying you are of the opinion that you would prefer. Okay, well we just died. You would prefer to have a remaster be more along the lines of preserving what the original intention was.
I think and it can be hard with stuff from this generation, where there are some games where they definitely wanted to do more and couldn't. But I don't think Mario 64 is one of those games, because it's honestly a kind of ugly N64 game. Like they chose to make it look this way. It was not a limitation of the platform.
I mean, to be real though, like in my personal opinion, almost every 3D game from this era, whether it be on the 64 or the PS1,
I'm just gonna clarify real quick. I never claimed I was good at Mario 64.
They're all real ugly. They did not age great in terms of graphical.
And the fact that for Mario 64, they like had an intentional art design has allowed it to age way better.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think this, like if you look at this versus like Ocarina of Time, I think this game has aged way better on a visual front, because it looks exactly like it's trying to look, as opposed to Ocarina of Time, which was definitely trying to do something way more realistic and gritty.
Yeah, the cartoony nature is a big part of why it like, because think of this compared to, say, I don't know, Resident Evil or Silent Hill.
Yeah,
I love both of those games. Oh my god, the original versions are ugly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey
so
Matt, I feel compelled to tell you that I've pretty much tried everything. I don't know if I'm able to get this to work.
Okay, I can just play it then.
I can screen share my Elgato if you want, but I don't know why it's not showing up.
I would be I don't want to stream over the Discord stream thing, because then like the actual stream quality would be kind of low.
That's what I was thinking.
But overall, John, I think that you are correct as far as like retaining the game's original style goes, because if you try to make like some of you out there may have seen a theoretical concept of a PC version of Super Mario 64.
Right, that doesn't exist.
Yeah, no,
it's not real.
It's not real. It's just theory. You know, it's all CGI. As all video games are.
But every video game is, if you really, well, no, not all video games, I guess.
Not all video games. Hashtag not all video games. But so there are different graphical interpretations that people have done with that PC version of like what Mario 64 could or could not look like, and there are two in particular that I think are relevant here. One is like it makes the textures super high resolution and goes for like it adds ray tracing to the game and realistic lighting, and it looks terrible.
Yep.
But one that I find kind of interesting is there is one that it totally redoes the art style, but it does it in a way that mimics the official artwork that came in promotional materials.
Render 96.
Yes.
Right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah. They
real quick before you continue, John, can you send me the link for the donate thing?
Yes. Yeah, Render 96 is, they're on the border for me. Like sometimes they put stuff out and I'm like, that looks awesome. And then other times I feel like they just kind of miss, because their goal is to make it look like that pre-rendered 1990s, the renders they did for like the manuals and stuff like that. And sometimes I feel like they kind of like, maybe they don't totally grasp what the limitations were of that. But overall, I think what they're trying to do is cool. And I do like that they've gone into the original like assets from the game and found the original textures before they were compressed. So they're replacing the textures with higher res versions, but it's still the actual texture, as opposed to just someone like, I googled a picture of grass.
Yeah, those look awful. There's actually there's a YouTuber that I like named Nerrel, Nerrel, and he has a hypothetical concept video of what might happen if someone were to redo textures in a Zelda game. And he has like a tutorial video that's like, because he's an artist, so he has a whole video on like the way that he does it, and he's like, whenever possible, you want to be completely redrawing textures yourself. And he actually he has one example of like how to use stock photos, and like over the course of that section, he's like, you're basically gonna make the stock photo unrecognizable. It's
like this weird uncanny valley, which is kind of weird to describe a video game of this era, because like they're not really going for that at all. It's just we're so used to like what this game looks like. It's iconic. And then when you see like the pre-rendered stuff, you don't ever see that in motion. You only see like the picture on the cartridge or what's in the manual. So then to like see it in motion in place of what you're used to, it does create this weird effect of like, that doesn't seem right, even though I can tell you took the source material and you tried mimicking it to the best of your ability.
Yeah. And actually, we I believe that is the Game History Foundation, the Video Game History Foundation in the chat.
Welcome.
Joe, I did send you the link on Slack, by the way.
Yes. So now we have. There is now a. Hold on. There is now a donate command, which will bring up the link to.
And add that command to the title. That's how the Twitch people do it nowadays.
Yep, I'm on it.
Okay, so we actually, a couple people in the chat had a couple questions about like the idea of like remasters and everything. I saw DQP742 said, would you say that FF7's background mods closer match a vision of what a remaster of a game of the era should look like? I believe that is someone who's taking the pre-rendered backgrounds from Final Fantasy VII and using AI to upscale them.
Yeah.
Which is actually what this game did. All of the, with the except, like there's a couple things that I think were done by hand, but a ton of the, like, all the 2D assets, certain texture elements in this version of Mario 64 are AI upscaled. And I don't think it gets, I feel like the only way you're going to see that is if you put them next to each other, because a lot of people were like, yeah, that stuff always looks like that. But, like, those coins are, like, perfectly, like, round and smooth now, and they were not before. They were, like, pixelated, you know, circles.
And personally, I don't think they get it right every time. Like if you kind of look at the font for the numbers up there, I don't like the look of that.
It's
but
a little, we've talked before about
it's like what I was saying earlier. It's like it's not what you're used to because we've only seen it one way. It's closer to what the renders were, and that's fine. But it's just it's so weird to see like a substitute in something that you're so used to. Because like, whether you like this game, whether you hate this game because it's older, it's like its face has been plastered everywhere for a long time. So it's strange to see something substitute it. Like when you just got that red coin, that little one appeared. It's like that looks so much cleaner than what the rest of the game is, even though the rest of the game.
You know so like the Dragon Quest remakes, remasters, whatever, on Switch are like this, where like you get the feeling they took the original pixel art and they were like, we need to make this HD, so they put this horrible high quality filter over it.
The Vaseline filter.
Yeah,
Claire's favorite.
Yeah, that looks great, doesn't it?
Yeah, and so that's the borderline where when you're using AI upscaling on something really low resolution, you can get into that territory. Where I think it works for this is where they just cut out a more accurate silhouette. Like, the detail inside of that silhouette is pretty much the same, but, like, the edges are just very clean.
Yeah.
And I think it's a subtle implementation. It works better in some places than others.
It's 10 stars to get in here, by the way, right?
8, I think.
8? Okay.
Yeah, it's 8.
I figure we should at least fight Bowser before while we're
like,
here.
You know, the font that they've chosen here, it's the Mario font. It looks a little cheesy and tacky, but like it would work in like future games. Like I think it's almost identical in Galaxy, whereas like in the context of Super Mario 64, it looks better than I think Mario 64 itself does. Like it looks like you could put this exact iconography in Mario Galaxy and not blink twice. I say that, and I would want to see that, but just shooting the what do you call it, spitting ball here, it looks like it's better than what the rest of the game is, just because like you can make the image a lot sharper, but it's still the same poly count, right? It's not like you've increased that.
Yeah, you haven't actually added any detail.
Right.
So this is what video games now call meaningful choices. By the way, this is one of the earliest examples of which star do you feel like coming back and getting later.
This besides your ending.
Yeah.
When
That
was
was
the
clean, by
last
the way.
time?
Well done.
When was the last time
It's our first
any
try.
of us went down that slide and didn't get that star the first time? Because I can't remember.
Oh, don't shame anyone that might not be able to do it.
I
didn't
definitely
know
don't
about
get it
that
every
one.
time.
I don't know how you would know about that star.
Well, it's just it spawns when you're fast enough to get it.
Yeah,
So.
it's just you have to pass a certain speed
Who
threshold.
wants
Right,
to see me try and fail a cool trick?
You know, it's one of the things
Do
about
it.
this
Are you
game.
gonna
Oh, I can. Oh,
Yes.
I can't even jump because I'm sliding. Never mind.
Yeah. Well, there's so many things about this game where like they don't tell you that exists. Like the one that everyone points to, myself included, is blast the wall on Womp's Fortress.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh, hey,
what
Joe. Joe, look what star didn't spawn.
Yeah, because you got. Shut up.
No, it respawns the next time. Someone's making fun of me.
Yeah, me. What are you gonna do about it?
Someone else in the chat had a question. One that I've kind of been thinking of. Chariot Goblin 9716. Do we think these games will be released separately on the eShop?
I think so.
agree.
Because I cannot see a world where Nintendo put in the money that was required to port all 3 of these games, and they just say, "Well, done making money on that now."
Yep.
My personal guess is that this is my personal guess. is that-
I'm sorry to interrupt you, Joe. While I'm thinking of it, can you go in and make Chiron a mod?
I
Didn't
can't.
they make emulators for GameCube and N64 for this package, and presumably
Yes.
Skyward Sword?
Pretty much.
They had to make but they also did go beyond that.
Well, like Sunshine is in widescreen,
Yep.
and like
Mhm,
they
yeah.
patched in GameCube controller support, and I just don't see a world where they put that much money and effort into these games, and they're not, and they just like say, "No, we're done making money now." If I had to
I
take
see a world where they do that.
Oh,
Neil.
hello, Neil. So just
Hi.
arriving,
grandfather.
everyone.
I was the person in the chat who was logged into the NWR account.
It's okay. I'm always logged into the NW.
That's when I typed that. I'm like, oh no.
hold on, Neil's a little loud. I gotta turn him down. So for
But,
those of
shut
you
up,
who
Neil.
my personal
I hope Mario
personal
drowns
theory.
while Matt is turning Neil down.
My
Oh God,
personal
Mario
theory.
can drown. Oh no.
How did you forget about that?
Mr. Eel, come on. Oh fuck.
No,
His
no,
drowning is
no,
also his
wow.
health. No!
Yeah.
No!
Oh, so close.
And that's
There
what's gonna
we
happen to
go.
Mario tonight at midnight.
Yep. And we'll be here live to watch it happen.
If we're
I thought
lucky.
it was gonna be a shotgun show.
So for those of you who do not know, this of course is Neil Ronahan, the owner of Nintendo World Report and former site director.
Before we fired him.
Yep.
Before you fired
That's
him.
what happened. Yep. I said, listen, Neil.
But
I know I'm
was
just an
also-
associate editor.
Part of the reason why I hopped on was because I wanted to correct Xander, and that I believe the chip like blowing off the corner of some of the weird esoteric stuff in Mario 64 that is unexplained. I believe is explained somewhere in the instruction manual. I think some of it's teased, and I think specifically the Peaches slide thing. I think there's a toad in the building that you talk to that is like, "Hey, maybe go over there and see if you can go into something."
Gotcha.
I don't think it's completely unknown, but it is hard to find.
Are you suggesting that I read video game manuals?
I mean, it was a different era.
I,
How do I get the eel to
fun-
come out?
Fun story about the
You go up
It
to him,
sucked.
and then you go all the way off screen, so that way he can like despawn from there and then respawn.
Yeah,
Is it two different models?
Also, fun fact about this specific stage is that it's the only instance in Jolly Roger Bay where the mist covers the water. It's just the very first time you enter it. You can't see it because you're underwater right now. But
Interesting.
Oh,
actually
I did.
any other
I
time
did
you
notice
come
it.
back, the mist
Pretty
is
cool.
gone.
Xander, do you know if the eel when he's in the window is he a different instance, like a different model than the eel that's swimming around?
I would assume so, simply because
Yeah.
he's so big that he would be clipping through the.
Yeah, well, I didn't know if they
$100,
shrank part of it
guys.
down.
Oh yeah, according to Chiron, we have passed $100 donated,
Hey,
and Mario's about to
Hey,
die
yes.
again.
I mean,
Stop killing him
that's
early.
every $100 Mario
why do you
died.
keep murdering
let-
Mario?
Let him live out at least the last few hours of his life.
I never
Matt.
pretended to be
No, he's
good
not
at
gonna
this
make
game.
Ah!
Oh,
You were down to- that was like maybe half a second left.
oh God.
I never
Um,
claimed to be good at Mario 64. I
Yeah,
was
either it's
3
different
years
model-
old when this game released.
Either it's a different model or they shrunk the body down, which they've done
Yeah,
in
but
future times.
It has
Can
to
I-
be like a different instance of it.
Oh right,
Yeah.
you can't hit that underwater. I was thinking that box is like how you lower the water, because
I think it's the
you
one.
get all three and then the water lowers.
Yeah, no, there's the.
Or all four.
The one right in front of you, I think, is the first one. No, I'm wrong. Sorry.
okay.
All right.
Capsule Jason,
Okay.
there's the Tiltify widget you can add.
It might be the
to
one in the back.
display
Then. I
motion
don't think it's
control
that one.
If someone could figure out specific. Okay, well, we're about
It's
to
the one in the
die
back,
again.
yeah.
If
I've
someone
never
can
seen
figure out how to
somebody
do
be
that
wrong
specifically,
so many times.
well, I've
You
got
had
some.
a 1 in 4 chance to be correct.
There's an air
You
bubble
got
if you
wrong
just open
3
it.
times.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm doing my best here.
Matt!
Oh!
Oh!
The air bubble
Matt.
was right there.
You tried.
Anyway,
Um,
Joe, if you could figure out how to add that widget, I will do it. I literally cannot open a web browser right now.
That might be a John thing because I don't have any access to the Tiltify.
Yeah, so this is the mist I was
the only
talking
person that has
about.
access to the Tiltify can.
Ah,
Yeah, see, actually, I didn't mess up. I was just trying to get the mist on screen.
yeah. It was just it was a strategic death.
Yeah, that's all.
I don't
100%.
remember if it's true or not. I did have to test it, but I think even if you complete this mission and then you were to come back to this mission, I think it's gone. I think.
Oh,
Sweet.
just like Mario 3D All Stars.
Yes, the mist is an analogy for this game's existence.
It's
many
very
years
forward thinking of them.
But
They've been planning for this 35, well not 35.
Miyamoto was putting this game together and was like, all right, so in 35 years, this character is going to die.
but to sort of get back to the topic of like, do we think they're gonna put this up on the eShop? I actually kind of have a weird opinion on that. Where I'm kind of an anti-business and marketing kind of person.
Go on.
And I'm kind of like really angry that they did this whole, oh, you better buy it now or else it's gonna go away forever.
Well, I mean, that's.
Oh, yeah,
exactly
it
why
sucked.
they did it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. I mean, it works. It works. I can't deny that. But the thing is, like, it worked, and that is that's the reason why a lot of people bought the game in the first place. And so, like, if they turn around and tomorrow they just put it onto the eShop like nothing happened, then I think that, like, as much as I think it's shitty that the game's going to go in the way in the first place, I think it's also going to be really shitty if they turn around and say, actually, we tricked you. April
Well,
Fools.
not if the full package costs more than this, like this $60 here, which I fully believe that it would.
But it's
I still won't like
It
that, but
still
it's
sucks.
still shitty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like my thing is that I believe with both Mario 3D All Stars and Fire Emblem, which we're playing in 2 hours, unfortunately.
Something like that.
But with both of those things is that if they let you buy Fire Emblem in a month or 2, or if it gets added to Nintendo Switch Online, if you're allowed to buy 64 Sunshine and Galaxy outside of 3D All Stars after they said you can't buy it after this date, they can never get away with
Your
this
volume is
again.
too low.
Yep.
Oh God, that is true.
But
And I think if they can never get away with it again, then they can't reap the benefits that they had because, like, I think that Fire Emblem thing sold real well, and like part of it is Like, it's a good special edition, and 3D All-Stars sold really, really well.
5.2 million in 12 days.
They can
The 3D
get away
collection.
with it again if they charge more when they release them separately. Because yeah, like they're not gonna put these up on the eShop
just-
for $20 a piece. These are gonna go up at $29.99 a piece, and to get all three, you pay $90.
Well,
You should
my
have bought
theory-
it the first time, coward.
I
And what
think
do you do with
I
Fire
think-
Emblem?
Well, they just never released that again because it would be a
Agree that
crime
nobody
against
likes
humanity. Them getting rid of Fire Emblem is actually the nicest thing they've done for that game. It's like, all right,
It's a net
that's
positive.
it. We're not gonna let you
It
play
just
this one
turns into
anymore.
Shadow Dragon on DS.
And I don't even like FE1, and I'm sitting here like, I don't know if I could stand for this. This is too much.
A lot of people compare it to like the Disney Vault, and the
Yeah.
Disney Vault, you know, they'll bring stuff back out of the vault. They just say it's gonna be gone for who knows how long. So it's like
Though
if
even
it
that-
is like that, it's like okay, yeah, sure, maybe they'll bring it back. I mean, we can't say definitively you're never gonna see this again, but it's like I think it's just the notion of it is that what is kind of scummy.
Yeah, and like I hate the
With
Disney Vault
Plus
too.
Now.
Right.
Yeah.
Disney
exactly.
Plus now, the vault is kind of
I mean, it's funny, as Disney gets rid of the vault, Nintendo's just creating a new one.
Yeah.
yeah.
It is the circle
There
is
has to be
complete.
a
They're
vault.
having a theme park. They're inventing a vault.
Yeah,
Also,
so
hi
does-
Alex.
Does Mickey die
I
here? when
see
he's
you.
Hi, Alex.
Mickey has died many times.
It's true.
I mean,
One
of
Oswald-
those deaths
Oswald's
was
the one who
Kingdom
got a bad rap.
Alex is here. Alex, say hello to everyone.
Oh, your friends.
Hi,
your friend
I'm trying to
notifications are
fix
showing
my
up.
settings.
Oh, okay. Well, then don't feel pressured to say anything until you get that fixed.
I
Okay.
was impressed by the couple of times that you appeared with your webcam for some reason displaying the right half on the left side and the left half on the right side.
That was really
That was a
impressive.
cool trick that you did, and I don't know how you did it.
He's like Marks from Kirby.
Yeah. He was Pac-Manning all around the screen.
So
As
for
a
the
video professional, I am very embarrassed.
so by the way, those of you
Right now.
those of you who have not played the 3D All Stars version yet may recognize something missing in this.
So long, Dave Allison.
For those unaware, the 3D All Stars version of Super Mario 64 is based on a Japan-only re-release of Mario 64 called Super Mario 64 Shindo, which added Rumble support, which is why it has Rumble in 3D All Stars, and removed the "So Long, Gay Bowser" line.
Which isn't what he's actually saying, but it's what he's saying.
Well, I think Charles Martinet claims that he's saying "So Long, King Bowser," which
mean,
I,
why else?
that ain't what
I don't
it
hear
says.
that.
Battle,
Super gay.
Bowser's rainbow colored, like they knew what they were.
Yeah.
So I'll show you guys a secret boss fight now. Normally you only unlock it after 69 stars, but if you do the very specific order of stars that I just did, then you can then you can do it through a backflip in here.
It's because you got those stars on the slide
So,
in that specific order.
Way over here, it unlocks the big Bob Bomb on the summit, because you know the first star in Bob Bomb Battlefield is behind Chain Chomp's gate. So you can unlock this secret boss fight against Big Bob Bomb.
Is that a debate in the Mario community that I didn't know about?
No, it's a debate in the Smash Your Pieces community.
Plot twist: King Babam is the final boss.
So when we play,
Yeah,
Been
that's
playing the
exactly
entire
what he
game
did.
backwards
It's the
this whole
farthest
time.
obstacle in the whole level. Like, I guess that makes sense.
when we played Super Mario
I
64
mean, you
for
focus
Smash to
for the
Pieces,
level and then go through everything. You get a lay of the land, and then you go back and focus on the different parts.
But it messes up the continuity of the cannonballs.
when
Yeah.
we
Because when you when you kill King Babam, there's a third cannonball in all the later levels in that little rolly pit. Because it's his corpse just rolling back and forth indefinitely. Because Mario's dark and deserves to die.
When I was a
So
kid,
yeah,
I
if you do
didn't
it backwards,
know
you mess up the
mustache.
continuity.
well
That was a
that
giant bow tie.
to break kayfabe for a second, you're actually not messing up the continuity because you're only allowed to spawn into Big Bob Bomb. You just get other stars along the way.
Yeah.
Oh.
But so
Alright, I
when
rescind my comment.
when
Yeah,
we
'cause
play,
you can do 8 red coins. You can do Beyond Chain Chomp's Gate. You can do, I think, almost everything except for the Koopa the Quick Race.
Matt, have you done the Green Demon challenge?
I don't know what that is.
You,
So, some of the-
Oh, I know
You
what
get-
that is.
So there's a one up in this level that you get by climbing a tree, and it will always move towards you. So you have to get the one up, well, cue the one up to spawn, and then do the entire 8 red coins mission without allowing the 1-up to get to you.
That sounds
It's
incredible.
really hard
It's-
and turns Super Mario 64 into a horror game.
It's terrifying.
Pretty awesome.
Well, I guess I know what we have to do now.
Because
Yeah.
it can clip through walls. It's
This
not.
guy-
You
Oh
can't
yeah.
like, go
Occasionally-
behind a wall or something.
Occasionally, if you get far enough away, it like finds a spot and hides, and then like jumps out at you. Like I swear it has AI. Like it's way too intelligent.
It is absolutely amazing. I have seen people attempt to do that, and they actually it's like jump scares.
Oh
Jump
yeah, it's
scares
terrifying.
happen.
Yeah, well, like the logical part of you thinks like, okay, well, it's programmed to always go to the closest route possible to Mario, even if that means clipping through something. But sometimes it gets stuck on something, and you're like, okay, what's causing
What's
it to
the
do
rules?
this?
Yeah.
But it's so inconsistent, it makes it come across like it's got its own life.
Move
it is
aside,
alive,
move
Xander.
aside, Mr. X. The 1-up mushroom. Add that to Dead by Daylight.
Is there a mod for Resident Evil that replaces Mr. X with a giant 1-up mushroom?
Oh my God, I don't think so, but there
Matt, if you
should
jump
be.
in, it's not too. It's pretty easy to access. It's right past where that Koopa is. Right past the bridge. It's one of the trees.
Yeah, I think I'll get one more star so we have the wing cap, and then we'll do it.
Cool.
But so the reason that I was making that joke about the secret boss fight is then when we played this game for Smasterpieces, I skipped the Big Bob-omb by getting the Chain Chomp Gate. And as we were getting late in the game and I was complaining about how I was running out of stars that I actually cared to do, Joe was just screaming at me in the chat to go back and get Big Bob-omb.
Somehow the most infuriating thing this man has ever done to me, and that's a really long list.
And so when I got 69 stars, I said, all right, guys, that's what we were here for. All done. And I pretended to end the stream. And then I came back and said that there was a secret boss fight that they added in re-releases of the game. Because originally the game ended at the Endless Staircase. But it turns out the Endless Staircase was a bug. It wasn't supposed to be endless. And so in reference to the original bug, when they re-released the game on Virtual Console, they added in a secret boss fight that unlocked with star 69, where you could fight that boss and you would be able to get to the top of the secret of the Endless Staircase. And that's
You sound like one of the people in kindergarten that would tell me lies about this game.
Yeah.
Was it,
Yeah.
guys, with the SSN, if you go in there, I forget what it.
no, that one was real. That's a glitch. That one was actually real.
There was
I got my fair share of missing those.
I don't know.
Oh no, that one wasn't real. There was a Mew glitch that was real. That sounded as
There was a Mew
arcane.
glitch.
Yeah, no, I don't think the Vermilion City truck one was real. That's
Yeah,
the one I remember
'cause
kids trying to
One
sell
of
to me,
these
and I was
days
like,
it'll work.
I remember hearing that like when the Mew glitch was first discovered, it was posted online and it was like, this is one of the most obvious fake kindergarten things that I've ever seen. And then like some person that was like an admin on the forum that it was posted on, that's like, it was a respected person. He was like, all right, I'll humor you. And then like 20 minutes later he comes back, he's like, what the fuck?
No, yeah, quite literally in kindergarten, there was a kid who would talk about this game that I sat and hung out with, and he would tell me lies about this game, and I would go home and do exactly verbatim what he told me to do. And he told me, like, behind the blue, like, jelly wall where the second Bowser fights at, where you get the Dire Docks, there was, like, this gold Mario clone that would, like, come out and attack you, and you had to, like, catch him like the rabbit, but he was way harder, and he would give you a star. It was this whole thing, and I would be like, I don't know, man, like, I did exactly what you said. It didn't really work. It's like, just go home and try it again. Like, restart your save file, and you'll figure it out.
Keep trying.
I feel like
work.
I feel like childhood in school is like defined by those lies that people say like that.
just people,
Oh, yeah.
people trying to.
7-year-old Xander felt pretty betrayed.
The one
Eventually,
I-
he told me, he's like, oh yeah, I made that up. And I was like, what the heck, dude?
The only one that I remember ever being personally affected by was like in kindergarten. Someone had an imported Japanese Meryl card and was like, yeah, this is a new Pikachu evolution in Gen 2. It's going to be Pika Blue.
Blue.
Peekaboo.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Pink Blue was a thing.
Oh yeah, I know that was like a thing, but it was never like a real
Meryl,
thing.
like originally the mascot or something.
Meryl was the first. No, it was the second Gen 2 Pokemon we ever saw. The first one was Togepi. But Tracy had a Meryl in the anime, and also I believe it was basically the first one they officially showed off.
I think so.
Technically, the first one we saw was Ho-Oh.
All right, so
I thought
I
Meryl
still-
was. No, I'm thinking of a.
All right,
Sorry.
where is this green demon?
Go past the bridge, and then I think it's the second tree on the right.
So the
It's
best
either the
the
second
best
or
thing
the
here is
first.
I don't even know where all the red
Pretty
coins
sure it's
are.
that tree right there. You ready to run?
Okay,
Go,
jump,
go,
jump,
go.
jump, jump.
Okay.
Run.
Oh fuck! It's fast. What?
You long jump,
Whoa!
jump,
Fuck!
in Oh.
I didn't expect it to be that fast. What?
Very fast.
It's so nice. It's like a Doctor Who villain. Like it kills you instantly. you get rewarded for dying.
Yeah.
It's weird.
And that's,
It's
the best
so
part is that
bad.
by the time you're done, you'll have like a lot of lives.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like I need to like learn where the red coins are. This is gonna be hopeless.
You finish the game and Yoshi's
Okay.
like, "Yo, what do you mean you already have 99 lives?"
Okay, so I know there's these three right here that are in view. There's one over there on the left near those trees. Hey, chain jump. Okay, that
Two by
one.
the star spawn point. Right
The-
There's one. No, the
There's-
hardest one is going to be the
it's
one
the
up
slope.
on top of that.
Yeah,
slope.
and you're not allowed to open the gate first.
Gizlane T, thank you for the follow.
Oh yeah, that would be
And I think there's one up on the floating
on
island.
the tree. Yeah, on the
Yeah.
in the floating island.
Okay.
Oh, can it get to you in the cannon? Probably, huh?
I don't know if it can get to you, but it can definitely hover right outside of it, and it can get you as you go
You
through the
shoot
air.
into the line.
Run, you fool!
There you go.
What
Yeah,
are you
long
fool?
jumping is the key. Don't change the camera. Jump. Yes.
The
Oh, is that a
camera
rule?
is how it gets you.
I
Is
mean,
that a-
no, but it's probably a bad idea.
Oh shit! You said it can go through walls.
Yes, it can go
Yeah.
through.
Oh
anything.
no! Oh no! Oh. Hey, you got one.
I got one.
You're an eighth of the way there.
Oh, my health doesn't
There's-
restore.
Oh, it
There's
sure
like-
does.
I'm gonna get fucking killed.
There's like 3 levels in the game where you can do this.
I don't remember what the other two are.
Me neither. I've
I
only ever
think
seen
one
people
is
do this.
Womp
I don't think I've ever
Fortress, I
seen
think.
somebody beat it. In theory,
Yeah,
I
I think
it's-
you're right. One is Womp's Fortress.
I'm gonna look it up.
All right, here we go.
Don't go all the way up. Like jump off before you go. Yeah, there you go.
So fast.
How do you beat it?
It
Wow,
might
actually, it's
actually
in,
be the
Nine
fastest thing
Worlds,
in the
Joe.
game.
It's in Baba on Battlefield, Womp's Fortress, Cool Mountain, Shifting Sandland, Snowman's Land, TikTok Clock,
I didn't
Rainbow
know
TikTok
there was
Clock
right
sounds
there.
like a nightmare.
But are all of those
Bowser in
doable?
the Fire Sea, and Wing Mario Over the Rainbow. Those like last 8 sound horrible.
I think that
I
that
mean, the
only a
secret
few
is
of
all
those
of
have
them
ever
sound horrible.
actually been
Yeah.
successfully done. Oh god.
I think I've
Oh,
seen
God.
somebody successfully do this one. But
Yeah.
past that, I have
Yeah, I
no
know this
idea.
one and Womp's Fortress are definitely possible.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh! Whoa!
Not
Skill.
Pretty cool.
Go, 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 go. I have no idea where it is.
I don't either.
I have no idea where it is.
It's just gonna come jumping out.
Oh no.
Oh god, don't stop.
Hold on. Where is it?
It's stuck on. Oh, it's right there!
Oh no.
Oh
He's gonna
god!
shake you, man. He was like, he staked you out. He was ready to go.
It knew where
telling
you
you.
were headed,
Come on,
baby.
come on, come on, come on.
It
No.
has AI. It's so smart. You cannot tell me that it's just glitching out in a corner. It is hiding
Oh,
and
no.
waiting.
I saw those little eyes peeking out behind
Yeah.
the stairs.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
Every time you ground
this is gonna
pound,
be a
I
risk.
lose a second off of my life.
Fuck.
Oh no. Okay, give it a
Oh,
yep.
geez.
Yep, go around. Go
Oh no.
around.
Oh no.
no.
It looks like it's caught somewhere.
I don't know where it is.
Either way, we have a reprieve. Wait, wait,
Do we?
wait. Whoa! Fuck.
So wait, how do you beat this thing?
You
You have to get all the
coins.
red coins and get the
Yep.
star.
It's like a self-imposed challenge.
No!
Oh, okay.
Get
it can
you in the
get you
cannon.
No.
Matt, that was way better than I expected you to do.
That was really good.
Bravo.
I am.
Oh.
That was what? 4 coins?
Yeah, I'm. That was impressive.
Yeah.
Bravo.
That was really entertaining. I think
We can do one more attempt, I think.
You saw it coming over the mountain.
It was so good.
It's like
Yeah,
the scene in
that,
The Lion
that-
King where all the wildebeest come charging down.
Now I need
anybody-
an edit of that scene where all the wildebeests are
Yeah.
the one-ups.
Like
Did
your
anybody?
face
we
was like
clip-
Simba
Somebody
with
needs to
the
clip that.
The hiding in the corner was too good.
Yeah, it's. No, it's smart.
No.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
Okay.
I take back any
I wonder if-
impressiveness that had.
I wonder if we should finish Mario 64 off by fighting the final Bowser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's a good
Go
idea.
for it. If you have a save
Yeah, we
file.
got 15 minutes left. I believe we're still at $115.
We will not be doing the
so-
same thing for Mario Sunshine, because fuck Corona Mountain.
No. I don't know if I have a save file on my personal account that's that far in.
Yeah,
I-
like that's
I-
the
Because
Mario.
I started over after the review.
I do, but I hate Corona Mountain.
Oh, it's a rough time. Plus, it's just insensitive in modern times.
I mean, Corona's
Yes.
just a word. It means like
Yeah,
a
but don't
Halo
s-
kind of thing,
If you said
and that's
that
why
on
it is.
You-
That's why it's
if
called
you
what
said
it is.
Corona on YouTube in the first half of 2020, your video got demonetized.
I mean, well,
so-
that's
sure
why
did.
Nintendo
Is that
couldn't nail
why,
Mario Sunshine until September.
Yeah, they delayed it. Super Mario Sunshine.
Aren't we all in some way living in Corona Mountain? Unfortunately.
I feel like the color on my capture card's a little messed up.
You have to wonder how many islands in Animal Crossing are named Corona.
Oh, I've got a friend who named theirs COVID Cove.
What's
Oh,
up?
that's good.
Mine is, I called mine Termina because I felt like it was the end of the world when I was
Yeah.
playing the game.
You say
held
Termina,
up.
not Termina? Termina? I say Termina.
Termina.
Yeah, I say terminal.
I think because it's Spanish.
terminal.
Yeah, it's probably Termina.
I say tier mine.
Okay, this is going well so far.
Yeah.
If anybody else says that.
Off to a good start.
All right, definitely going to see the final boss in 10 minutes.
Hmm.
That's definitely one of those, read that in a magazine when I was 12 and just internalized saying it the one
Yep.
way. Like
Yeah.
how I called Gino Gino until I was
Okay,
like,
this is.
till
Did
Geno
Gino?
Smith
Okay.
came into the NFL. I'm like, wait a minute.
There's a cat on my chair.
I used to call Rogueport Regiport as a kid. It's alright.
Rougeport, yeah. I used
It
to.
took me a while to learn how to pronounce Hermione correctly.
Oh, Hermione was one where, like,
They put it in the book
once the movies
specifically.
came out,
Yeah,
like I had to reassess how I was saying the name.
Yeah, because
It
I
got
forget
so
what it like
ingrained.
Hermione or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah, what-
when you see the W or the D in Disney, and it's like, oh, it's not a backwards D.
Yeah.
I'll have to stare at that every time I see that logo.
Was it Disney this whole time? That's weird.
So here.
Doesn't Pro TV have a skit about that?
Walt Disney?
Yeah. Backwards Disney is what they call it.
Stop
So-
calling it Disney.
So here's a fun thing. Go check out Smasterpieces playing Final Fantasy VII and see how awful we say Mako.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was one where they
Oh.
said it in remake and I'm like, that's wrong.
So here's a fun thing.
Just instinctually.
So here's a
What did
fun
they
thing. So
It's Mako, isn't it?
he-
Oh, no.
see this slope? What if we were to go? What if we were to go left and right?
So I have a friend who I
Wow.
This game was programmed with string.
Well, no, so there's Mario's de facto speed, which you would know from the classic video. Watch for rolling rocks in 0.5 A presses.
So I have a friend who I showed this game to a few years ago. Who,
One of my favorite videos.
he never had played any Nintendo games. He'd only played Xbox, and so I was kind of introducing him to just the staples. And so I had him play through this game, albeit a little begrudgingly. And we got all the way to the final boss. He spent like an hour and a half trying to beat Bowser. And he's like, I cannot do this. And so he, I have this on film. He picked up Bowser by the tail, and this is the third throw. He covered his eyes and threw him, and he nailed him on the final shot. One of the coolest. coolest moments of the
It's way harder of a boss than like I feel like it gets credit for. Like there's definitely a trick to it, but if you don't know the trick, it's tough.
It's probably one of the more successful instances of just reusing the same boss.
Yeah.
Like adding a little, they add a little bit to
I'm
it.
not saying it's bad. I'm just saying like I feel like there's a difficulty to the Bowser, like especially the last one, that I feel like it's just a very specific, because it's testing you on a core element of the game in a very good way, but it's kind of hard.
Yeah, and it's like, people like kind of, I mean, myself included, don't really like having to refight the Imprisoned in Skyward Sword over and over again, where it's like, it's kind of doing the same thing as the Bowser fights in 64,
but
where
it sucks.
It's
I
changing a little bit.
hate
You're
the
right, it
Imprisoned.
sucks, and it's interesting how, like, just the fundamentals of it, the follow-through can be such a
The
pain.
Imprisoned is the worst thing in Skyward Sword, like, with a bullet.
I mean, I'll be
They
revisiting Skyward Sword.
couldn't.
I pressed like
even put
3
him
different
in
buttons
Hyrule.
before I got that to work.
They wouldn't even. They couldn't even put
Oh god, I thought you were gonna
the
fall.
Imprisoned in Hyrule
Yeah,
Warriors.
too, I was like, it's going down.
No, didn't they?
No, they did.
No, they did, and
it
still
sucks.
sucks in there.
Yeah.
Oh god, what the hell's happening to my webcam?
You got a crazy lens flare right now.
Yeah.
You're the most like.
We're about to die. We're about to.
Yeah,
We're
get
about
the coins on the
Get the coin, dude.
No, I'm not a coward.
Oh, he's gotten it!
I'm not a coward.
I don't know. Maybe you should be a coward.
Oh, nice.
Yay!
You see that classic low poly Mario there?
Yes.
They really
preserved.
should have upped the amount of distance.
Or it's running on the Switch. Just remove low poly Mario.
also,
I
I
want an
love
option
low
to switch it
poly.
so it's only low poly.
I like low poly Mario. He's very cute.
Bowser's just like, how'd you win? I don't know. It just ran into my back and fell down.
He was like, I wasn't even looking, I just felt something.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was
I
back
just wanted
there.
to say hi. Like I had to cough.
I actually kind of like the idea that, like, here after today, like, we continue getting Mario games, but Mario's just not in them, and Bowser's like, yeah, it's kind of weird, like,
Yeah.
Like he's just canonically dead.
Luigi wearing a red hat.
yeah.
It's
very
like that old
obviously
it's like that old Newgrounds animation, Rise of the Mushroom Kingdom. I saw that going around today,
Yeah.
where it opens up with Mario dying and there's a funeral.
Yeah.
It's like a
God, that takes me back, man.
I
When did
Nintendo's
that
been
come
trying to
out?
tell us this.
that was
Ridley killed
2003.
Mario, Sephiroth killed Mario.
Wow.
King Koopa 789, thank you for the follow.
So my suggestion for if Mario 35 is in fact dead by the time we get to it is we should play a team match in Smash that's 3 Sephiroth versus 1 Mario.
Yeah, I'm in.
Because
Can I be Mario?
he's
'Cause
the
I
one
definitely
that-
haven't bought Sephiroth.
He's the only one that's come close until now.
Well,
Awesome.
didn't Ridley kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Ridley did kill him.
Like Mario
Yeah, they
dies all the time.
Who killed Luigi in that Castlevania reveal?
The Castlevania Reaper.
Death. Death
Yeah.
killed
That killed Luigi, of course.
The one ghost he can't suck into a
King
mouth.
K. Rool, Claw,
Oh, he had it coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, King Dedede kind of deserved that.
Here we go.
Double temper tantrum.
Going into the star field.
So what's up next after this? Mario Maker?
I believe so.
That's the plan.
We
In
were
fact,
gonna
you
create a
can,
level.
you can see our
but-
neat little
but we can't.
banners.
We can't.
No slope.
Because they broke their promise. They said they were going to shut down the ability
So
They're just updating it to the 3DS version.
the wording on it, I believe, said it didn't say like it will close on March 31st. It said like,
Until March 31st.
yeah.
Yeah, but my favorite part about that is that like it was March 31st in the first possible time zone. Like they wanted it gone.
No, but I think the Mario Maker stuff was actually gone earlier than that.
The 26th was when they shut down the bookmark site.
Yeah.
Aww.
How did that not? How was that not good? Come on.
Because it was weird. I saw that happen in real time. I had it pulled up on my phone because I was like, oh yeah, remember the bookmark site? And then like the next day it was just a 503 page. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Hey Matt, watch out for the fire.
I don't think.
I need you to get those coins.
Yeah, I don't think we have. I don't think we have time for another attempt. Oh my god!
Oh god! Oh, grab it!
Honestly, actually, this is the execution. Like, shouldn't you end every game with him dying?
Mario dying.
I mean, I don't think we have time for another attempt.
That's
So
the
I guess that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Mario is dead.
We'll get the
That's
game
how it
over
ended.
screen, I guess.
Long live
Bye.
Mario.
Oh, I really want the next Mario game to just be Waluigi wearing the Mario costume, and he's the protagonist.
He's wearing
Just cycle
Mario's
through.
like, entire skin.
Yeah, he's
He's
just
got, like, the
making
face.
Mario.
It's like
drooped
the
over.
Joker in that one. It was like an
Oh,
early
God.
2010s comic run.
Yeah.
Joker just had his face stapled to his face.
Oh,
Oh, man.
Oh god, it's all humid.
that's my
here, and
least
hair looks
favorite
terrible.
Joker
Or
design.
you know what? What if this?
There's
Oh,
a
you're
good-
getting a game
good
over.
story.
What if
Okay.
Mario dying today is actually how Waluigi is born? Like, what if him dying, like, he then becomes Waluigi?
Yeah.
Waluigi
Sort
is
of like a-
born
It's
from
the
the
Mario
ashes
who
of
dies
Mario.
tonight,
Yeah.
goes back in time and plays tennis, but goes insane when he sees how things are like then.
Oh my god. He looks into the water and he like ripples into his face and becomes
Yeah.
like a distorted version.
He becomes twisted and lanky.
I love
I-
it.
While we're waiting to switch games, we should probably get that Tiltify thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
In
Okay.
I messaged something in one of the chats we have.
I can just hear Bowser just.
Look, it's our chat.
I gotta mess with OBS here so we can swap between games.
Oh, that was cute.
Bye.
Bye, Mario.
Yes.
Final
Miss
goodbye
you,
you'll
buddy.
ever give.
I'll mess with. I mean, I still have like multiple physical copies of Mario, so still be able to play that game. But
What you do now?
yeah, it's
What happens
Nintendo.
when Nintendo kicks down your door and takes them?
So knocks
I
on the
wanna-
door being like, we're gonna need that, including the N64 version and the DS version.
Those games don't exist anymore. They never existed, actually.
Joe, I want to compliment you on using the death sprites in your graphic here. for
Thank
all
you.
the-
I'm very proud of-
Marthio is still the best. though.
Marthio's great.
So Marthio was actually done by Matt's sister Katie,
Okay.
because
that's
originally
really
it
well
was
done.
just Marth, and I mentioned that I was considering putting a dumb Mario hat on him and a mustache, and then she just did it. So thank you, Katie.
I love it. That's
Thanks, Katie.
the one. Like, it's such like there's a lot of stuff happening here. Like, presumably he's being like, he's drowning in sunshine. He's like, he's had his skin ripped off in Galaxy. He's a lot of
And in
different things
fact,
are happening.
Here they are